What is the adult version of finding out that Santa Claus doesn't exist?
You can do everything right and still fail. The reverse is true as well.
Finding out that someone you have looked up to and admired your entire life is actually a horrible person. Sometimes there is no justice.
$500 isn't a lot of money.
Finding out that reaching retirement is about hitting a financial number and not reaching an age.
I thought I'd grow up, move out, find my footing in the grown-up world and basically switch into cruise mode. Now I'm in my 40s and shit is confusing as fuck.
When I was a kid I thought adults had everything figured out and couldn't wait to grow up so I could be like them. Ha.
Being a hard worker and good at your job doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be rewarded for it.
For me it was realizing the high school mindset in people never and see it in 60 years olds in Facebook now.
That going to college and getting a 9 to 5 wasn't going to be the fun, creative, latte-filled experience rom-coms would have you believe. Realizing that no, we can't have McDonald's, 'cause there is food in the freezer.
One dumb mistake and it could all be over.
That time period when your relationship switches and your parent looks to you for answers and advice, instead them being the one with all the answers.
When you realize basically everyone is just faking it till they make it.
That working harder does not equal getting paid more or being promoted. Working full-time and being too drained to chase your actual dream.
You never actually feel like the adult.
Deleted.
There are no hot singles in your area.
That some friends were never really your friend.
Realization that your parents are not as smart as you once thought. Finding out that your parents are people, too, with weaknesses or flaws that you were blind to when you were young. Finding out people without empathy exist, and they are hard to pin down, even after many years of exposure to them.
HR is not on your side.
Working hard will get you advancement in the company. In reality, being a hard worker keeps you exactly where you are. Management will keep you churning out the good work you do without ever paying you any more than they do, and it make them look good. Most of the relationships in the teen dramas you loved would actually be toxic as hell in real life.
Discovering that the special recipe for a dish that your parents have always made was just on the back of one of the ingredients packages.
When you finish eating your dinner and there is no magical person to wash the dishes and you have to wash them yourself.
Summer camp is more for the parents than for the kids.
Realizing you'll probably never have the aha moment that tells you what you want to do with your life and you'd better just pick the least depressing choice.
Finding out what parents mean when they say budget. Realizing nothing is free.
Credit scores were invented in the 90s.
Realizing just how high the deductible is on your insurance.